Okay, so we are live and I am hungry. I see you already gave me that thumbs up. I appreciate that. How's it going today? So I took a nice long nap. I did. So we're going to go over some recipes that you can do with your leftover turkey. I don't know. It's after Thanksgiving. I can wear my little Santa apron. What do you think about that? I gotta have some fun in life. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And I will do my little side braid with my little carnation hair bow. But did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? How was your day today? We had a little bit of snow and then it kind of warmed up. So there we go. Gotta be festive. But what is it? 3 more days and I have that presentation for going to Amsterdam and Paris with the kids at school. So we got that coming up. But all right, let me read. I see you replying to me. I know I hate wearing glasses, but it's good to have you here. Big and is it Buddha? And cool apron. You like it? I got this at what's it called? Dollar General, I think, for it was either $3 or $5. So there we go. All right. So I saw this recipe on, I think, Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I'm making that tonight. So we'll go ahead and get the hair out of the way. But yeah, first day back. How was everybody's first day back at work? Some of you guys still had to work through the time, but Debbie, how's everything going with you? And Phil, I hope you're still here. Thank you for your patience. Hello, good to have you here, Kenneth. Nice to see you. So we're getting ready for that Costa Rica trip. And yeah, so I have almost 200 families coming on Thursday, which is also Sinterklaas, which is the Dutch. Oh my gosh, is this going to work? This is the Dutch Christmas. So it's kind of perfect timing. But all right, let's see. Hi, good to have you here. Survivor of narcissistic abuse. I feel you on that one. I'm just going to skip the carnation. We're just putting a little hair tie in. So Survivor, I want to ask you, I love your name. I love you too. But what were some things that helped you get through? And I don't know if you want to share your story. I've done some podcasts. So if you guys want to share your story, I would love to do podcasts with you. All right. So today you are going to need, if you want to ever make this, one rotisserie chicken, all chopped up, deboned, and Debbie says, okay, except for my back hurting still, it's going to be a while for those muscles to heal. So Debbie was in a car accident, so please pray for her. My toe is messed up. I don't know. My toe feels like this last section on this toe. Oh, I forgot my nail polish. I was going to do my nails. It feels like this last section just fell off. It's just floating around. So it says more likes can attract more viewers. So feel free to share this. And Survivor, if you want to do a podcast, please email me, Cynthia@asoulsurvivor.com. So if you need to get a pen, I would love to talk to you. So you can say, what was it again? Or Cynthia@asoulsurvivor.com. And we can set something up. But yeah, I know so many of us, sometimes just sharing our stories can be helpful. And we have a Galicia. Is it Galicia? We got Gallica, Galicia. That's pretty close. So yes, Cynthia@asoulsurvivor.com. So this is leftover. But rotisserie chicken, and you're going to need some milk, chicken broth, and I'm hoping this is 2 cups. We're going to have to measure it. You need 2 cups. The lady did 2 packets of biscuit, cheesy garlic biscuit is what or biscuits, and cream of chicken with herbs. She used peas and carrots. I can't stand peas, so I'm going to add some carrots, corn, and chop up I only have canned potatoes, but so yeah. I'm going to get started. But I'm glad you're kind of slowly healing. We're going to turn the oven on to 375. My channel does deal with like relationships, toxic, healthy ones. So if you guys want to open it up, feel free to start sharing your stories or ask any questions, give some advice, interact with each other. But we're putting it on 375. So we'll get this started. She cooked it at 350 for 50 minutes, but I'm hungry. So we're going to do it a little. All right. I get these. I bought real milk. I get these at the Dollar Tree. I don't really drink milk, so it's really nice having these on hand. So this one I'm going to put aside. Got some chicken broth. All right, and maybe we'll make tapioca pudding. Do you guys like tapioca pudding? We might make that later. I don't know. If not, we'll make it tomorrow. First, I thought there was a big bag on the table. It's the refrigerator. Oh, this. No, I think you're seeing this. Are you seeing my? I got this at Aldi's. You got a sparkle. It's a $10 jacket, $9.99. So that's my flashy jacket. Is this what you were seeing? $9.99. So I'm a high school teacher. You gotta get their attention somehow. All right. So what she did is she put a ton of butter in here. I'm not going to do that. I am going to saute some onions instead. You guys got me eating onions now. If I have a date night, oh, it was the refrigerator. Okay. So yeah, I look ready already. If it's a date night, I'm not adding onions, but it's just me. All right. So I'm going to chop up some onions. I got the sweet onions. And my toe, that little piece of my toe is flip-flopping all around. It's so weird. I didn't hurt it. It just all of a sudden snapped. And hopefully it heals because I am wearing my Dutch girl outfit on whatchamacallit, Thursday. So I'm all excited for that. Onions are good for you from what you hear. You always eat them. Okay. That's good to know. All right, so I don't even know how to cut them. Why is this so hard? This is why I need to get married so I can cut onions. It's dangerous in my kitchen. There we go. I don't know. Are onions supposed to be that hard? My goodness. Okay, so I'm just using half. And you gotta peel it. Don't forget to peel your onion. And I shouldn't be right over it. So yeah, they're probably good for you. I don't know. But they're low in calorie. They do add flavor. This is the handiest thing. What kind of cutting boards do you guys use? I used to use a thick one, but this is so nice. All right, so I'm just kind of chopping up my onion. Not good for dogs. I know that's what, yeah. There's a lot of things that aren't good for dogs that you wouldn't think about, like grapes and raisins. So, Brian is here. Brian, welcome back to the channel. Good to have you here. How are things going with you? We're making a little bit of comfort food, and the topic I picked was what makes a good wife. A lot of us beautiful women out there feel like we did everything right. And a lot of times we did, or we did a lot of good stuff, but our person left us. Why did they leave us? And there's one lady talking about the scarcity mindset, and that makes a difference. On we got to remember we're the prize, and men are prizes too. We can't treat them like crap, but there's something to the instincts and all that. And I remember when I was growing up, I didn't eat onions. It's starting to hurt. Encourage more viewers to share my live. Yeah, it looks like I'm crying. Beets will make their urine red. Speaking from experience. I did not know that. You don't really eat beets. I don't mind them though. I like pickled beets on a salad. This hurts. All right, this is why I don't do onions. So anyways, what was I talking about? I wanted to share this. Sorry, guys. It's hard talking and thinking and doing. Scarcity mindset. That said, don't do it. Yeah, definitely don't. You don't want to do that little experiment. Trying to think, dang it. The scarcity mindset. Have you ever noticed that the people who don't like someone usually, I don't know, it's just a weird reverse psychology. I have to sneeze now. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, told ya. Oh, those onions, my goodness. All right, so let's saute these up. I'm just going to do it in this little pan. It's just easier. So, Phil, are you still here? Phil, my buddy? All right, she used like 6 tablespoons of butter. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that much. All right. So we're going to get those sauteing up, and then we'll put it together. But how you guys doing? So Cynthia at asoulsurvivor.com if you guys want to share your story. I would love that. You can share it here too. But the lady was talking about reverse psychology, kind of. Ron is here, the jack of all trades, master of none. I can relate to that. Good to have you here. We're getting ready to saute up some onions. And this looks like a really good dinner. So stay tuned. You'll be able to see it, watch me eat it, taste test it. And this can be done with chicken or turkey. So if you have leftover turkey, feel free to make this. Is super easy. So these will cook up pretty quick. I do like the cast iron. The cast iron does have a uniform heat. My secret stash. First time using big girl cups. I usually count them out, but all right. So we got our probably 13 by 9 pan. But I know a lot of times we make things too easy for people. We overshare, and there's a cognitive dissonance. And the way that we connect with people is, sometimes they have to invest in us. They have to, in a sense, earn their spot in our house. Reached my sub for mobile. Hope I be able to show some funny, fun stuff. All kind of stuff. How many subs do you have? This is making my nose run. And I think pretty soon I'm going to need a new oven. This stovetop right here. Oh, Debbie, I got to remember I have that burner. I can cook closer to you guys. That burner heats up so bad. Now my nose is running. You guys want to see my tissue holder? I'll show you my tissue holder. I got it for $8, but I love it. You ready? Check it out. Look at my princess. Don't you love my tissue holder? Don't you want to come over to my house and cry? Isn't that beautiful? I feel like a princess. You're going forward. There you go. I love it. I love it. That's all we want in life, is to just keep going forward. Life isn't always easy, but it's worth it. And I see you guys popping in with your messages. I made some beef yesterday. I haven't made a beef. I made tacos last night. Sorry I wasn't able to log in, but this is all nice and hot. Slowly cooking it up. So you guys, feel free to comment. Debbie says I had a gold one my aunt gave me for Christmas. I got one year. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Isn't that a pretty, look, it even has like sparkles in it, like little dustings of glitter. So I don't know. I like it. Put it on top of my piano. All right. So these are almost done. I'm going to get the cooking spray. So this one lady was talking about how she was always, you know, she had like 200 and some dates in her 20s. But she always felt like she was a girl that would just get like dates, but nobody would really commit to her. And I see you popping in. Hello. This is almost done. This side, I gotta stop using this particular burner. It better not go off. I'm gonna turn it off and use the heat that's already there. So, and Mike, how are you? We're sitting here cooking, and I missed your comment again. You talked to the narcissist again. I will read that. You gotta give me some patience. But yes, thank you for pointing that out. All right, this is just about done. Not quite yet. Sauteed onions are the best, and raw onions I can't stand. It's so weird. But good to have you here, Mike. Feel free to interact. But Debbie says, I talked to the narcissist again tonight. My grandson had a question about electronics. Third phone call and no answer. I felt like he was ignoring you. So Debbie's person works at a Walmart, and he's in the electronics. But did he know it was you calling? So he might not have known. He is at work. And I don't know. Does anybody work at Walmart? I doubt they get your phone number that you're calling in from. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. All right. So we got kind of browned all over the pan, but that's just stuck to the pan. The onions are fine. So it's just a few. I don't want a ton. So I'm going to spread those out. Probably could have used a whole onion, but yeah, if you're going to make it, use a whole onion. I just use half. That's all right. So I'll show you it. Oh, I didn't spray it. I'm just going to spray on top. Why not? That's all right. All goes in the same place. So here you go. It looked better before I sprayed it. And then we're going to take our rotisserie chicken. I'm going to use up the leftovers first. I pulled this out of the freezer today. Ventilate, mama. I know. I feel you. Okay, so putting down a layer of chicken. So let me catch up with what Debbie was saying. Did you talk to? So you did talk to him though. So tell me more. Tell me more, Debbie. Ventilate. I know. It's cold outside. I'm not opening these windows. Yes, he knows. I finally got through on the fourth call. How does he know? How does he know? I said, finally, you answer. So we got to remember he was at work, though. You know, how do you know he knows it was you? That part confuses me. But does it show your number? Does it show your? Do they have caller ID at Walmart? Hi, Sarah. Good to have you here. We are cooking. I still need to hear, Sarah, how your chicken turned out. It must. I don't know. I don't think it does. Just like when I'm at work, since it's routed by an extension, extensions usually don't show the phone number. So he could have very easily just been working. What am I making? I look festive. Thank you. Feisty. So I am making this thing I saw on Facebook this morning. So sometimes there's good about scrolling through Facebook. So I got sauteed onions. Now I'm putting down pretty much one rotisserie chicken. There's going to be a little, just a layer of it. So you got that. Then what she did, I'm going to save a little bit of this for Dixie. What she did is she put frozen peas and carrots. I don't like peas, so we're going to do something a little bit different. Okay. I'm going to make my own little vegetable mix. So G2G, for being disrespectful, usually the stove has a ventilator, like a fan, it's just noisy. A lot of that hue is just from the light, though. Carl, good to have you here. So even if it's not really, it's just on my TikTok, it does that. 50 to mobile stream. Oh, well, good deal. Congratulations. Oh, I do have carrots. Okay, so we got our onions. We have our chicken. I'm going to drain carrots and corn. I'm going to save half of it, I think, for something else. But here we go, opening this up. So good for you. When did you get your 50 subs? I know in the beginning it takes a while. And Debbie says, I said I could just slap the ugly off you. Pow, pow, pow. Was just kidding. He didn't like that. Oh, well, too bad. Then he started talking nice to me. I asked him the question and hung up. So you got to remember too what you're doing. You're kind of giving him a hard time, and even when we're joking, I don't think I would like it. I could just slap the ugly off you. So your anger is showing through, and then you're like, oh well, too bad. Like you don't care, and so I don't know. That's why these get toxic though, and they don't get better. Is once you've had enough, and I'm not saying go back and be with him, but if you're asking him to do you a favor, I don't know. I wouldn't like it either. So just something to think about. All right, so I'm going to use half a can of corn, unless I decide differently. The only reason I'm thinking about doing half a can is because I need enough room in the pan for the rest of the stuff. So, all right, we got, I like corn. We'll use all the corn. Why not? We'll just use it all. And then I'm going to drain this. You're right. I don't care. That's okay. You don't have to. All right, so this drained up nicely. It doesn't want to open. What the heck? All right. Then I'm just going to spread on the carrots. Look at how wonderful this is. So being a good wife isn't always about just keeping the house clean and all that. So sometimes there's a difference in men and women, how men communicate, how women communicate. Women naturally are more wordy. Sometimes that can stress a guy out. But when somebody truly loves you, you try to communicate the right way. And we have to love our person in the way they need to be loved. And we have to let them know how we need to be loved. So sometimes we do things just the way we think we would want to be loved. And that's not going to be effective. That is not going to be effective. You saw what happened with Will Smith and Jada, where he thought it'd be great to give her that great big beautiful birthday party, and he spent a ton of money, but that's not what she wanted. So it definitely didn't make her happy. So Not that they're the best relationship to talk about, but it does show that they weren't connecting. They weren't communicating. So, all right, so I'm going to add some potatoes. And I'm just going to chop these up into little cubes. Cooking it up. I am cooking it up. So I'm just going to chop these. I don't know why I want to add potatoes, but I do. Just little pieces, little chunks. So has anybody else made some leftover turkey recipes? I'm getting hungry. This one looks so good though. It looked really, really good. It was made different. Like I wasn't sure if it would turn out because it has like a lot of liquid in it, but it absorbed it and looked perfect. And I will check these messages in 1 second, guys. Don't want to chop my fingers off. But toxic relationships, reactive abuse. Tell you what, with the reactive abuse, I would still try to stay true to who you are because other people will either be watching or he might complain about how you talk to him. And that's going to change how people view you. So just be aware of that. You know, does he deserve your attitude? Maybe, maybe not. But it's going to affect how people view you. So it could be detrimental. You've made chicken a la king in the past. This is very similar. My neighbor was cooking something up, my old neighbor. He's not old, where I used to live. And it just looked really good. So I'm like, oh, I need that recipe. And Debbie's been sharing some really good recipes. We made some of her stuff. All right, here we go. Got my little potatoes all cut up. We'll just spread those out as evenly as we can. Okay. There we go. Now for the good part. Okay, so we got that. Got to remember, then she does the Bisquick. You poured it over potato biscuits. That's what I think you mean. Unless you mean baskets. Let me get a larger bowl. Okay, so this 2 cups. I think this is about 2 cups. Let's see. So we need 2 cups of Bisquick. How much is this? 1 pint, 2 cups. Yep. All right, we got our 2 cups. She suggested cheesy garlic and herb, I think. But this is Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit. And I'm not going to add the cheese. I don't know. Maybe I'll add some cheese. I'll add some cheese. You're supposed to add cheese to this. So we will. I'm going to follow some of the instructions. All right, I got triple cheddar. And guys, you're supposed to be talking to me while I'm cooking, not just watching. Got rules. All right. Oh, baskets. How do you make the baskets? And Mom! How's your oven doing? Is there more room or your freezer? Is there more room? Today is my mom's anniversary. My father has passed, but how many years was it, Mom? 52? How many years did you guys make it? So happy anniversary, Mom. My parents survived all odds, if not more. And then we want 2 cups of milk. So I'm going to, did I already open this one? No, maybe not. You like my apron? Cannot wait to see you. What am I creating? I am creating this. It's got sauteed onions on the bottom, layer of chicken, Then I got vegetables. I put carrots, corn, and potatoes. And we're going to top with this Bisquick with 2 cups of milk. Actually bought milk, Mom. I got the whole milk because I was going to make homemade macaroni and cheese too. Not tonight. So you get 2 cups, add that in. And I saw this, Mom, on Facebook this morning. I actually went to bed early and got enough sleep, so woke up early and I saw this and it just looked really good. And Mom, on Thursday, I have my meeting for going to Amsterdam and Paris. And I got almost 200 people who replied. Mom says we made it just 3 weeks shy of 55 years. Oh, yeah. That is amazing, though. I'm still negative 3 weeks. But congratulations to you. Yeah, you guys stuck through a lot of stuff. So congratulations. A lot of good memories. All right. So, and we just take this. You buy them by the deli. Interesting. Okay, so it's mildly clumpy. That's okay. It's not super clumpy. All right, and then you just coat this. And then you can go ahead and use the same dish without rinsing it. All right, so we got our Bisquick stuff. You can see it there. See? Congratulations, Mooter Mom. All right, then for the top, you're going to take cream of chicken with herbs soup. And Mimi, good to have you here. You're coming to my house because you're hungry. Who said that? Kenneth, there you go. Mimi says, looking like Mrs. Santa. That's right. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Your love and support helps. I appreciate that. So we are going to go ahead and add this in. That came out nice. Good. And this is the first time I think I'm using garlic and herb. But Campbell's has so many different flavors. Cream of chicken and herbs. So that's the first time using that. We're going to need 2 cups of chicken broth. Interesting though. 2 cups of chicken broth. Let me think. One sec. Okay, this one's still good. I had to see. I am in the Christmas spirit. I am. All right, so we need 2 cups. Going to use up the rest of this. So I'll have to check those out, Debbie. Is it like biscuit or rolls? All right, so there we go. We need 2 cups of this, which surprised me. So much liquid. You just pour that into the soup. We're going to whisk that up. You didn't go to school today. Why not? Mom says, going to bed early tonight. There is no heat in my apartment, thus crawling under the covers. Mooter Mom, are you sure is there no heat because you turned off the heat? Maybe there's a way you can fix your vents so it doesn't get overheated. I can't believe they won't allow you to change the heat. But we're going to have to figure something out for that. I don't want you being cold. So see if there's a way they can adjust the vents. Mimi says, wasn't feeling well, a migraine. Aw. Where do you have your finals? They look like little nests. Huh. The only ones I've seen are like the ones that I use for strawberry shortcake. Are they sweet? But sleep well, Mom. Stay warm. She gave me this really nice heated blanket. So she has one for herself too. So hopefully that's what you're using. So go ahead and pour the soup on top of the Bisquick, which kind of blew my mind. And this will probably completely fill up the pan. All right. I'm so hungry. So hopefully this cooks up. Got my big soupy mess. They look like little nests. I'll have to check that out. And finals for the semester. Do you go by semesters or quarters? We have finals for our high schoolers. All right, so I got it at 375. We're going to bake it for about half hour because I'm starving to death. I know my mom doesn't necessarily like Bisquick, so I don't know if she wants some leftovers of this, but she's welcome to, Mom, if you want leftovers, let me know. I still have chicken Alfredo I forgot to bring you. So I got that from my mom in the freezer. They look like little nests. We had tagliatelle nido, which are like noodle nests. Have you seen those? I love those. Well, my ambrosia was a hit. They love the ambrosia. If you guys remember making that, that'd be enough for some tapioca pudding. And Bert, good to have you here. Thank you for joining. All right, so let me set my timer and I can chit chat with you guys now. So let's open the topics up. I am here for you. I had a nice discussion with my cousin about sometimes we think we're doing the exact right thing and it's just not the right thing for our person. So not all relationships are due to narcissism. Sometimes it's poor communication or not really knowing how to connect with the person or being our true authentic self. Sometimes that's low self-esteem or being worried about how somebody's going to perceive you or trying to do things the way you feel it should be done. And Kenneth says tapioca is your favorite. Your pops used to make it out of a box. He's to get some food chef. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should make it. That would be nice. Do I make it? Good evening. Yes, I am single. Debbie says, I'll send you a picture later. I normally break them up a little. My husband loved those things. Yeah, they're good. Definitely share with me. I'd love to know more about those. I would. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Patrick. And I got to set my timer before I forget. All right, so we have a half hour. You got to go grab something real quick, guys. All right, half hour. Let me grab something. I'm still here, guys. Okay. So since I have a half hour before that goes, I'm doing my nails. For me? What's for me? Oh, Mimi says she's single, but not for you. I'm joking. What can I do? You can clean up. I'm just teasing. So I'm going to go ahead and do my nails because I got to sit still for about a half hour after I do them. And I don't like to sit still. But yes, Debbie, please send me a picture of that. And I have, you got beautiful eyes? I can't see them. Sarah says, I'll be back. Have to cook some eggs. Okay. All right. Sarah will be back. I still need to hear how her turkey went. All right. So I'll keep this on until we're done cooking. How's that? Got this knot. My hair broke in the back because of my necklaces and my school lanyard with my keys. So what color are your eyes? And John is here. We're waiting a half hour for, I said already, It's already a, no, it has not been cooking for 15 minutes. I think I said it wrong. We'll see. I'll be able to tell. I'm sorry, you miss Heavenly. They used to call me Baby Blue Eyes. Ooh, nice. What do they call you now? Grown up blue eyes? Yeah, blue eyes are only 2%. K-Dog, good to have you here. I like watching me brush my hair. Well, good, because I'll be doing it some more. So I did cut it. Yeah, I cut like that much off, but it needed it. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. It'll grow. I was going to take some vitamins. Vitamins make me sick, though. They really hurt my stomach. So now I got to eat healthy. And you guys are so sweet. Thank you for liking the live. But who's going with me to Costa Rica? We got that trip coming up. And I would like your opinions on some ideas for fundraising, like things that the kids can do so they can hopefully go on this trip with me. And Mimi, if your dad will let you, you're welcome. You got to pay for it, but you're welcome to come on this trip. So for Mimi, she can go to Amsterdam and Paris. Yeah, you'd be able to if your dad allows you to. But that's going to be in July, the end of July, on the 27th, the day after my birthday. And then, so Amsterdam, we're going to see Anne Frank's house. So please say a prayer. We get at least 6 kids. You are actually going to get my birth certificate and passport sometime this week. Are you going with me? Are you going with me? Please say yes. Mimi says, I'm leaving in summer to my mom's. Well, your mom can come too. Well, good. You need some time with mom. You want to. Awesome. Awesome. So if you can secure your spot, you can work on the paperwork. It's $99 down, and then you set up a payment plan, or you can do $450 down and just pay later. So something to think about to secure your spot. You can do that for just $99 down, set up a payment plan, because I'd hate for you to miss out on it because there's not enough spots. So think about doing that. Do you still have the link? Do you still have the link to that? If not, I can get that to you. But yeah, I'll be brushing my hair in a little bit. Is my mom, LOL, my mom is not going to go. Okay. No, what? I forgot what I asked you. You want to know you don't want to sign up yet? Oh, you don't have the link. You don't have the link. Trying to think how to do it on. Let's see. Let me try and do it this way. All right, I'm going to type it. I don't know if the link will work, though. All right, I'm going to put it in a comment. You guys ready? You got to deal with me while I type. All right, HTTPS. I don't know if it'll link through for TikTok. You guys are so patient. Groups. Dot. Almost done. Go ahead and take a picture of this too. Oh, dang it. This is, nope. That's going to be too long. Hold on. I'm going to have to think of a different way to get this to you. Okay, I think this is, oh, where did my comment go? Can you email me? Let's see, is it still there? Okay, go ahead, tours.com. Oh, let's see. My mom just sent me something. Is there a limit? .com. I think it's because / yeah, there's a limit. Okay, go ahead, tours. All right, so write that down. Go ahead. Okay, and then it's just .com. Okay. And then / you guys are so sweet. Thanks for all that love. Tours. I'm almost done, guys. Tours / CPRG / my last name or dash. All right. So if you can copy that. So it's probably easier if you send me an email at cynthia@asoulsurvivor.com. So you can go ahead and do the groups.go ahead tours and then continue on .com. CR, dang it, CRPG. That's not gonna CRPG. Ugh. Let me correct that. CRPG. Dang it. It's CRPG. Do that instead. All right, let me write that down. Let me see if I have enough time. Hold on. I'll text it to you. I moved my pens. One sec. That's easier. Okay. Thank you, Kenneth. 360. Okay. Cool. I just noticed the way you spell Kenneth. That's cool. Yeah, I can send you the link that way. Oh, Bert's going to sleep. Oh, sweet dreams to you too. Get some sleep. Thanks for popping in. And let me get back onto my screen. And thank you for liking the live. First thought there was a bag. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I'm catching up, guys. He knows my number. Sometimes he answers, hey, you. Interesting, maybe. Dog, good to have you here, Dog. You're listening to just have you on TV. Cannot find my glasses, so deaf. Too hard to read. All right, so you're going to have to listen to me. How's your doggy doing? And yeah, Debbie says, I'm not going back to that. He said some nasty stuff to me in the past. And when we start, getting triggered by each other, it's definitely time to go, What am I talking about? I was talking about the trip to Costa Rica. We have a trip coming up, and that way we can do a meet and greet. If you guys want to meet me live in Costa Rica. And we're also talking about the things that I'm cooking. I have 3 platforms open. So if you hear me talking to different people, that's why. But what would you like to talk about? So let me catch up on these. You buy them by the deli. And Kay says, could you please put your hair in a bun like you did a couple of live streams ago? You like that hairdo. All right. That's super easy to do. That I can do. All right. I see you guys commenting. And I don't know if you think it's cute or you just want my hair out of my food. Okay. So I think the first time you saw it, it was before I cut it. I cut about 3 inches. And it's a little bit stragglier. So in a way, it's nice because it thinned out. We'll see how well this holds. All right, so here we go. Just start twisting it and twisting it. Buns are actually super easy, and it was really nice how it just stayed. But since it was so thin, it was nice to wrap around and tuck in. All right, so here we go. Hold on. There we go. Why is it not doing it like it should? There we go. And just twist it a little bit more. It's not working as good. There we go. Let's see. This is like a sumo wrestler one. It didn't turn out as good. This is a sumo wrestler one. What do you think about this one? Do I need to redo it? I don't know about this one. And thank you for joining. Is that a good one or is that a silly? That one doesn't look right. You sent me 2 pictures. Okay, that was you popping through. All right, we'll try and do that one more time. I don't know why it turned out like that. Maybe I put it too high. We'll try one more time. Maybe it was too high. Okay, here we go. Maybe it was just too high. I don't normally wear it in a bun if you can't tell. Okay, this is probably way better. Is that better? I don't know what it looks like, but that's probably better. I don't know. Which one was better, sumo wrestler or this one? And then we'll take a little on the sides. There we go. So I'll have to check those out afterwards. Nowadays, they have these man buns. Have you ever worn a man bun? Yeah. That's been popular for, what, 10 years now? Something like that. Yeah, some guys have longer hair than I do. That's for sure. There was one guy, he had gorgeous hair. Oops. Super long, super thick. And he had to get it cut for his job. He had probably the best hair. He was Native American, just had that thick, beautiful dark. No, but I'd wear pigtails once. Oh, you did? You did? What'd you wear pigtails for? Did you like wearing them? So, Debbie, I will definitely check those out. Let me see. I can do that right now, actually. I got a couple messages popping in. And dog, let me know how that is. Oh, Debbie, those look good. Shredded potato. I'm going to make those. Those look really good. Huh, those look really good. Just to make somebody laugh. Okay. All right. I got to wear 2 Dutch braids on Thursday. I don't have to, but I got my little Dutch girl hat and my Dutch girl dress and wooden shoes. So I will be in an authentic costume, as authentic as I can get. But, all right, so let me check on this before I do my nails real quick. Yeah, it still has a ways to go. I'm getting hungry. So my sister puts her hair up in a bun, and then when she takes it down, it has a really pretty curl to it. So you guys like my hair up. I've been getting a lot more compliments with my hair up. So Monica is here. Good to have you. I see you. You've been a great support to me, liking my videos and watching them. I need to make some more content for you guys. Do you guys watch the long content or do you prefer the shorts? It's always good to let me know what you guys like. I need to get some long content though on TikTok and then Facebook too. Each of the platforms are different. And what about Instagram? Do I do Instagram? Yes or no? You've only seen me live. Did you follow me so you can get some stuff popping up in your feed? That would be nice if you can do that. You've only seen me live. I do some pretty creative shorts and then a little bit more educational and scholarly long content. But yeah, hit that follow button and subscribe. And I got a lot of content coming for you guys. I figured out where I'm going with life. Also, so you guys know, I am a life coach. If you ever want to talk about things, develop a game plan to get through the hard times or to succeed in life. Some things might be holding you back, and how to overcome some of the struggles that we have, or preconceived self deprecating thoughts that we have. So what about everybody else? How have you guys seen me? Do you see all my content? I have shorts, long content, and also the lives. I don't know, I've been slacking on doing the content. I've been doing lives after a full school day, and then trying to relax or do an hour or two of me time, and then taking my shower. I just run out of time. You think about it, it's almost like, I don't know, we only have like 4 or 5 hours after school. At least that's for me. And by the time you cook something, take your shower, I got a lot of hair, so it takes a while to dry, take care of my dog. It's hard. I do about 2 hours a night with you guys doing the lives. So we're already at like 4 or 5 hours. And yeah, but if you guys tell me some topic requests, that helps. So I know how to focus on what you guys need. We also talk about like ADHD, different kinds of, if you're neurodivergent, neurotypical, different mental illnesses, different struggles, how people will perceive you a certain way if you're not like the same as mainstream people, or what people think. It's interesting to see how many more people are becoming diagnosed with autism. I saw somebody, I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to go in. It's like $2,000. Anybody want to donate, I'll go ahead and do it. But it's like $2,000 to get a brain scan. And I really think these mental health professionals, instead of jabbing in the dark, because a lot of insurances will cover quite a bit of mental health sessions. But a lot of it is trying to figure out what's going on with the person, when you could see some of the brain activity to see if they're depressed or all those kind of things. Also, with my kids at school, I've been using different music to see if it keeps them focused or motivated, and how I feel with it. So you said you've been on TikTok for a while now, and I've yet to make a video. I am kind of illiterate. It takes a little bit of time. It's actually not as hard. I'm still illiterate on some of the editing, but as far as doing live is super easy, super, super easy. And, if you just want to do like a straight video, like, hey, how you doing? It's really not that hard. You just use your camera, kind of do your little video, and then you say that you want to create a post, and click on the little picture, which will allow you to upload your camera video. And then you just kind of fill in the blanks as you go, and you are live. Empty, good to have you here. Kind of baddish news, but really good news too. The bad part is that on Wednesday, it's been a year since the breakup that you told me about. But the good news is I met an incredible girl recently. Tell me about her. How'd you meet her? Good for you. And definitely take it slow. But what do you like about her? How'd you meet her? That's excellent news. So yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get over someone, but that's a excellent story, because there are other people out there. So definitely don't give up hope, And were you trying, or did it just happen? That's my curiosity. Were you trying, or did it just happen? Can't wait to hear. So what are we cooking? We are cooking. I use chicken. You can use turkey if you would like, but it's got a layer of sauteed onions, a layer of rotisserie chicken. You can definitely use turkey. That's why I'm making this, so you guys have turkey leftover recipes. She used peas and carrots, where I got the recipe from. I used carrots, corn, and potatoes. Put a layer of that. Cheddar Bisquick with herbs and cheese. And then 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of milk in that layer. Pour that on top, and then pour on top 2 cups mixed with garlic and herb cream of chicken soup. So, and then you bake it. You're supposed to do 50 minutes at 350, but I did 375 for, I'm hoping, a half hour, 35 minutes because I'm hungry. So, yeah, no, that's good news. And today's my parents' almost 55th wedding anniversary. My dad passed away before their 55th. But I'm glad. What makes her incredible? I love that. Empty says, well, I'm not the most religious person in the world, but I did ask God for some help because I didn't know what to do anymore. And we kind of found each other on a dating site. Well, good. That's excellent. Have you met in person? And Chad retracted his message. Well, good. There are times that dating apps can work out. Just be careful. So, yeah, just pay attention, make sure it's safe, and, but don't send her money. Do you guys live in the same town? That would be nice if you live at least like 20, 30 minutes away from each other or less. Empty says, she's here with me now. We both went through some difficult relationship situations. So yeah, you guys are going to have to find a balance where you don't project the things from the past from your other partner onto each other. But there's hope as long as you guys heal and listen and understand each other. So congratulations. Chad says, dating apps are funny. I did have a bit of luck with it. Mimi says, I'm get going. Have a good night. Oh, you're not going to see the final food in about 10 minutes. Okay, sleep well. Lots of love to you. I got wet nails, but love to you. And I got to learn the young one. What's the young heart? I don't know. Got to pay attention. Mimi, get some sleep. And thanks for joining tonight. Chat says, so there are, I had a cousin who met a really great guy. They would have been a perfect match, except he is from Germany. He was like study abroad type thing. They fell in love, and he's super rich, but took her to Hawaii, met his family there, and they did a lot of traveling and just got along. Like he was like extra good looking, but I think he was here like a year and a half, 2 years. And then he wanted to be with his family, his roots. And she's like, I need to be with my roots too. So they had an amicable breakup, and it made sense. I'm so playful. I try to be. Mimi says, ugh, fine, I'll stay for a bit. You don't have to. If you need to get some sleep, I completely understand. How am I gorgeous? I appreciate that. Doing good. We're waiting for our meal to come out of the oven. I got my little Santa outfit on for about 10 more minutes. And those onions did something where my nose is running. I can't have that on camera. Makes my nose run. Have I heard the song I Found My Love in Portofino? I think so. I think I have. No, it's fine. Okay. So let me just put one more layer of glitter because yes, I think I know that song. And where's Portofino? Is that going to be like in Mexico? Or is that... But how are you, Sharp Spoon? How are you? I almost said Italy. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, don't keep guessing. I should have guessed. So that's another place I want to go. If you guys go to Costa Rica with me, then I can start adding on extra trips too. I'm going to do Costa Rica first and then move on from there. But is traveling fun? Will you go with me? I need some people to sign up. I'm getting frustrated, guys. You're going to break my heart. I set this up for you guys, and it June 10th through the 18th. And I do have people interested. So, but otherwise doing good. LOL, jokes aside. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. But my nose is, oh, sorry guys. My nails are wet. This is not good. The onions really, and then I told you too, somewhere around like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, my allergies kick in at this house. But I'm glad you're doing good. Congested as well. It's from the onions. They all of a sudden like started irritating me, and I got a sniffle. So I was fine all day, but I'm okay. I'm okay. You hate a stuffy nose, I know. Empty says, I was hoping you could give the girl with some advice on how to be a good wife. Listen to your man. Listen to your man. Don't rush things. And each man is going to be different. So what worked for your past relationships isn't necessarily going to work with him. And just take things slow. Don't rush things. And I'll tell you what, the man should be doing most of the chasing and initiating, but there are times, William, good to have you here. So you're going to have to step up, treat her like a princess. And if the better you treat her, the better she's going to treat you. It usually works that way. You were joking. We just met last week. Okay. Burgers and fries. Don't cook for them yet. So William, what's been going on with you? I'm just waiting for my nails to dry. And do you guys live close by though? Is that a big smile? Okay, big smile. Good. I like seeing that. And so yeah, the Costa Rica link, if you want that, Kenneth, I will get that to you a little bit later. Let me do that after the live. I don't know if I can do it while I'm doing a live, but I will get that to you. So living the dream. What's your definition of living the dream? You're in Kalamazoo, not too far away from me. And okay, you know I will. Okay. Yes. And I'm getting hungry. How are your roads today, Mr. Gay? Yeah, our roads were pretty decent. But I don't know. I hear there's supposed to be some winter storms coming this week. Anybody out by New York? I think New York got hit pretty good. I'm in Michigan, so we're doing good. We're doing good. I need some more subscribers on TikTok. You get special extra treatment, but you just met last week. Okay. But yeah, there's a balance to it, and you can't get too anxious. Sometimes we have to trust the process, but be respectful of each other, give each other grace. I know, like I said, you know, when people don't reply to texts, there's a certain amount of time where it starts to become uncomfortable. So do what you want to do, but there was something about impact versus intent too, that even if we have the right intent, we have to think about how it's going to impact the person. So that's an important thing. You can have the best intentions, but it might impact the person poorly. So William says the roads were not that bad in Kalamazoo. I like hearing that. Chemistry has a lot to do with it. Yes. You guys are drawn to each other. Gets that fuel fired up. And you want to do things because it feels so good. And over time, the chemistry changes a lot of times. No snow for us. 45 degrees on Sunday, heat wave. I guess it was 26 degrees, I think, by me, somewhere around there. So, all right, I got to check. But you're right about the chemistry. Okay, so let's check this out. Man, it's not done yet. I'm hungry. Probably needs Man, I cranked up the heat. Why hasn't it done? She said 50 minutes and at 350, and I cranked it to 375, and it's still going to be about 45 minutes. That doesn't make sense. She lied to us. Maybe I added more ingredients. So, has anybody had luck with the dating sites? I know sometimes they're dangerous, sometimes they turn out okay. There's a lot of people just on there just to fill time. They don't like to follow through. It's 19 degrees. Chelsea, good to have you here. How's it going? Look at that love spewing into my feed. How are things going with you, Chelsea? The first time I heard the name Chelsea was in my senior year acting class. They did something on, now I'm not going to remember the name, Golden Pond. Goof. Thank you. You're welcome. MD says, that's my girl. Awesome. And you're doing good. Awesome. So, dating sites. Have you guys had any horror stories from it? Did it ever go really, really bad? You remember that story? I wish I could remember my lines. Wanton, the word wanton. That's the first time I learned that word. So if you could do like a little Google search on what was the line when she said wanton, that's where I learned the word wanton. So, is the food almost done? I was hoping. It's got about another 10 minutes. And if you're really tired, I understand, but it's got about another 10 minutes. I know. Chelsea says, I met my ex on a dating site. And how long did it last? Was it good in the beginning? Did you see any red flags? Sometimes, relationships, 3-4 years, it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to lead to marriage. Maybe you guys grow apart. But when people like mislead you or they use you, like there's nothing wrong. It hurts, but we can understand 10 minutes is okay. Cool. Thank you, honey. Sometimes we have to accept, things fell apart or just weren't perfect. A lifelong commitment is a big commitment, and that's part of dating, is to see how compatible you are. But do I like wine? I'm not really a drinker. So I can drink it, but I look amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'll drink, but not really. I don't have any alcohol in the house. So that either means I really like it and I drink it all, or I don't really like it enough to buy it. But so thank you for the compliment. C Money. Steve Randall is here. Chelsea says, well, I was with her for 9 years, married. She turned out to be a narcissistic person. Thought she was the one. Obviously, that's why I married her. Aww. And let me ask you, Empty Heads, are you a girl? Are you female or male, or choose not to say? Chaz says exactly. You drank everything. There you go. So for 9 years. Okay. What ended up changing? Okay. You're bi. Okay. Yeah, MT, I thought you were male, so I just wanted to make sure. Now, this is my take. I'm completely heterosexual, but I can see two females when it's good. It would be amazing, like best friends. But when it's bad, I think it would be worse. I don't know. That's just my take. And I'm taking the sexual stuff out of that, just the relationship. Chelsea, is it easier in female to female relationships, or is it easier male female, or does it just completely is it the same? So C Money says, can I take you out on a date? Oh my goodness, you're sweet. I don't even know you. I don't know we're in the same country. But I am doing a meet and greet in Costa Rica. So if you want to go on the trip, I can send you the link to that. But right now, I'm not really dating. But thank you. I appreciate that. Chad says, male and female relationships are the way to go. Same sex relationships cause too much problem. And Chelsea says she went to counseling when I was with her at first, but she stopped going. She has borderline personality disorder and stopped taking her meds. She just seemed like she lost it. Male and female is easier. Yep. I can imagine that. I can imagine male and female would be easier. That's just my take. Kenneth says, Kenneth is talking about Adam and Eve and procreation. So, but yeah, I think, religiously, I think there's a lot of good information on some of the guidance that God gives. There's a reason for it. But I think the male and female is easier is one that. So let me ask, can I ask you something, Chelsea? Can I ask you something? Sorry, no filter. It's okay. What was I going to ask? So Chelsea, are you able to just be with one person, or would you always be drawn to the other sex that you're not with? 9 years was a long time. Yeah, that is a long time. How long was it bad? Were there any warrants? Okay, so you're a 100% open person. And if I ask something that you don't want to answer, you don't have to. You can always tell me But, so it was good for 3 years out of 9 years. So that just shows that people stay. Oh, I'm an open book, LOL. Okay, so let's say you're with a man. And if you're bi, do you ever long for a female then? Because I'm heterosexual. I don't know how that goes. You stayed too long. Or are you completely satisfied with one person, one sex? Some people do it out of curiosity or it would be fun tonight. I have a friend who she's poly, but there's all different kinds of stuff. No, I'm completely satisfied, but I'm open. So open relationship, is that what you mean? What do you mean, but I'm open? Open in communication or open physically to other people? We got lots of people joining in. Chad says, I have 2 girlfriends and they are the best. He's saying 1 and 2. Rosie, and what's the other one's name? Yes, relationship if it was a long while with him. Okay. These are my girlfriends. Okay, so you're into open relationships. So what is it? Empty. How do you feel about open relationships? Ooh, let's get to the nitty gritty. All right, let me check on this. Mimi's been patiently waiting. All right, let's see how it is. I did get Christmas. Might as well use my new Christmas. Who's calling me? Oh, I got it a little bit. Let me message her. Yeah, she's got some stuff going on. I'll have to talk to her in a minute. One sec, guys. Resume. Okay. Let me just tell her I'll call her back. Otherwise, she might. Where did it go? I'll tell her. That way she won't call twice. Okay. So it's almost ready. Almost ready, which is good because I'm getting dizzy, tired. You like my glasses, Mimi. They like my glasses. What's Mimi gonna say? They're just pink. Thank you. Reincarnated. Maybe, LOL. Uh-oh. All right, so Barb says that's okay. And thank you. I like them too. These are my favorite ones. Your favorite color is pink. I want to get an extra one. I had 2 pairs and it fell off my face and smashed on the ground. My glasses. Oh, Lord. Okay, so here we go. We're going to see if it's done. If not, I know a corner is done. Oh, it looks good, guys. Except my glasses steam up. No, it's not quite done yet, I don't think. I don't know. I never made it. So here we go. It's hot. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to take a corner, though. Going to take a corner and cook the rest a little bit longer. Unless it's supposed to be gravy-like. Maybe it's supposed to be gravy-like. I don't know. One nice thing about being a grown-up is I can do this. I can dig in when it's not done. Because I live by myself. Alright. This should be really good. Looks good. Super hot. Gonna cook it for a few more minutes. So this is what it looks like. All ready to be eaten. It's just super hot. It's official. I can take off my apron. Let me set that timer though, because I don't want to overcook what's left. It's the one thing about long hair. Things get tangled. Okay. So about 10 more minutes. But Mimi, thank you for staying awake for that. It's got a nice crust on it. What did I make? I don't know what it's called. It's got sauteed onions, rotisserie chicken, corn and carrots, and potatoes, Bisquick with 2 cups of milk. You take 2 cups of Bisquick, and I put a little bit of cheese. And then on top was 2 cups of chicken broth mixed with cream of chicken, herb. I don't remember. Herbs and spices, I think. So it sounds good. I know I haven't tried this. I saw it on Facebook this morning. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to try that. So I've been craving biscuits. Don't know why. My mom doesn't like them. I've been giving my mom like a lot of leftovers, freezing them and bringing it. So I think I can't eat that whole pan though. Yes, you can go now. So thank you, Mimi. Lots of love. You're such a trooper. Thank you. That'll be my Christmas present from you. All that extra love sticking around. I appreciate that. Get some sleep. Have some sweet dreams. Sarah says, my turkey turned out great. I love hearing that. You were all worried about it. And did you have some leftovers? Sometimes, especially when our turkey turns out good, it's nice just to eat that meat and sleep. That's what I love. But as soon as it cools off, I'll tell you if it's good. But Sarah, that's great news. That was her first turkey. We went over the ways to cook it. How do you guys cook your turkey? I usually just baste mine is what I do, and it turns out good. I do like the turkeys that have the timers. That makes it so much easier. And this is going to be super hot. I hear some dogs barking outside. Look how hot that is. Just one little piece. So, Sarah, I'm very proud of you. In the oven. Debbie cooks hers in the oven. Sometimes, too, though, you can put it in a roaster. I know we have a Myers out by us, which is like Meyer. Do you guys say Meyer or Myers? I say Myers. East siders say Myers. Out here on the west side, they say Meyer, and they'll tell you. This is good. So Myers, I'm like, what am I talking about? Myers would have it where if you spent like back then, it's like $20, you would get a free roaster. So That was like the same cost as a turkey. So you're like, I'm going to buy a turkey anyway. So it was like a free roaster. And I'm from Michigan. Where are you from? Where are you from? So unfortunately, I do need to call my friend Barb back. She went through some really bad stuff yesterday, and I promised I would talk to her. Buffalo, New York. So you talk like I do. You don't talk funny. Everybody else does. So we can understand. Do you say soda or pop? Frap or milkshake? Empty says, like I said, I am still in the healing process, just like Chelsea is. But I really think we found each other at the perfect time. Pop. There you go. I travel so much, I say soda pop. I'm like, I don't know where. You're from Cambridge, Minnesota. I love hearing where you guys are from. So, guys, lots of love to you. I will go live again tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can tune back in. We'll talk more about your new relationship, ways to make it work. So, Sarah, I'm very proud of you. I'm going to go ahead and log off. It's already 11:17, and trying to stay somewhat on track with my sleep schedule. Milkshake, same here, same here. All right, guys, lots of love and congratulations. Enjoy it. Take it slow. And good night. Thanks for joining. All right. Good night, guys. Bye.